Okay, so I'm happy to be here. So everyone on Instagram, hello, and everyone, I'm just fixing my head wrap, so hopefully it looks good. So everyone on my Facebook group, hey guys. So today is our weekly live streaming. I usually do it inside my Facebook group, but some days I just do it on do on both Instagram and my Facebook. All right. So today we will be talking about, check out my note. It's all the way boom boom boom. So you guys, I got something ready for you. I hope you got your pen and paper because a lot of us, hey Demity, thank you for being here. A lot of you don't use micro influencer ads. You always rely on your Facebook ads, but hey, you don't even see. There's a lot to talk about Facebook ads that you guys don't know. Facebook ads is like you need more money, right? It's for the big guys, all right? So if you don't have that much money, it then you gotta tap into whatever it is that you got available. All right, so let me just say hi to everyone here. Okay, so yeah, so I've got to tap into what it is you got, right? Taking advantage of what you have around you that is for free. Take advantage of that. Do not be like stretching your hand when whatever you're looking for is right here, right under your nose, and you're stretching to get to I don't know where. But hey, look around you, right? We all have wings. Take it, use yours and fly. Just go explore the world. All right, don't be scared. Hey everyone on Instagram. Hey everyone on Facebook. So today is about influencer ads. But before I start, I want to say a big thank you to everyone in my Facebook group. A lot changed last week, especially the name changed, and I opened it up for like male and female. And for everyone's there, I still appreciate you being there. It means a lot to me. And for everyone, well, they're not here to hear me though. For everyone that left, I'm sorry they don't see my side of my own view, but it's okay. We just have to go sometimes, right? I understand. So we're talking about influencer ads. What do you know about influencer ad? In a second, I'm gonna go deep, all right, into that. But hey, let me introduce myself. My name is Kate. I'm your social media strategy queen, right? So that's what I do. That's what I help you do. I help you tap through social media so you can grab that money. Because hey, we are if you are not using social media to grow your business, you are missing so much. It had nothing to do with your numbers. So don't even say, but I don't have the numbers. So forget about that. Just listen. It has nothing to do with your following. It's about your strategy. How are you using it to grow your business or to make yourself or to keep your people warm so they will come to you when they're ready? So that's the strategy number one. So before we start, introduce myself. I'm your strategy queen. I help businesses break the gap between social media and growing their business so they can get more reach, build more leads, and even make more sell. That's what I do. All right. So I offer my one-on-one coaching on how you can build your systems right, funnels like sales funnels, your marketing. Hey, I got you covered. If you want to start on the journey of your six-figure business, hey, hit me up. DM me Walk with Kate, or you can stay and watch what I'm showing right now. But you can tap a lot from this. But hey, I can help you with the being specific about you, more like zooming in your business and helping you grow. All right, so DM me Walk with Kate. So let's hop in. I love this. Micro influencer ads. I feel so excited. Hey Nara, oh girl, you ran out of me, right? But that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy you're still here. You didn't go, because of the change. So thank you for being here. Pop, pop, pop. All right, people. Thank you so much, Instagram. Thank you. All right. So what is an influencer ad? Like, what is it? Influencer ad is you going to bigger influencer pages, right? And asking them for a shout out. Sometimes you pay them, most times you pay them, but sometimes they actually for bigger company, sometimes they sign contract like you gotta pay me this for depending on the amount they would, the days they would do the shout out. Some people exchange for goods and services, whatever that is. That's the payment, right? So just someone, you tapping into someone, like another person's audience, right? To either grow yourself, grow your business, or even promote whatever it is you want to promote for the week. So let's say you have something launch, you want to launch a product. Hey, influencer ad is great. You want to promote your page and get more likes. Influencer ad. I know I'm talking about influencer ads, but I'm going to talk a little bit about Facebook ads. Be patient. I got a lot, 6, to give you guys on how to really get influencer ad and get the return on your investment. But let me give you a little brief about Facebook ads and the difference between both of them. All right, so Facebook ads, it's more detailed, right? You can do, I don't mean the boost, right? If you're just doing the boost, forget it. I do that. It's great. I use it to, because I have pixels. All right. So when I use boost, my pixel, the reason I do boost is for videos, right? So I target small businesses or business that want to grow, right? That's what I do. Then when I target those people, if they watch that video, my Facebook pixel will pick on them. So when I go into Facebook Manager, Business Manager, to set up my detail ads, it will tap on them, right? If I say Instagram, Facebook, I want people that watch my video or like actually engage with my content for the last 30 days or 60 days, right? I want them to see this ad. That's what your pixel does. So you can boost just to get, so make sure you know why you're doing everything. I keep telling you, have a why, have a reason behind your post, your ad. So you gotta have a reason, right? That's why I love Facebook ads. So you can use your pixels to get people. But sometimes it takes a while. I don't know if you've run ads, you'll be like, I run it for a week and nothing is coming, and you feel kind of discouraged or distracted. I don't want you to feel that way. You know why? It takes a while for your Facebook ads to populate, especially the pixel. Like, it takes a while for them to get all the information together, to piece all the pieces and say, okay, this is where she's going. All right. So sometimes you might not see result in a month. Does that make sense? So that means you need more money. And that's where bigger businesses actually make money. They spend like millions on ads, if you don't know that. So if you have your $500 for 2 months, you're like, that's a lot of money. Hey, you're on the Facebook, don't even recognize it. So you're competing with a lot of people and with a lot of startup battle with, right? We don't have that extra income to invest on ads, even though we know ads is very important. You can do organic ads. I have nothing to do with that. I do a lot of organic ads myself. Like this Facebook group right now, I've never like promote this Facebook on ads, but I do a lot of organic things, right? But when I get hit 1,000, then that's my plan. When I hit 1,000, then I'm gonna go to ads, right? But for now, I do organic right from where it started. Even though I don't pay much attention, I'm still growing. All right, so I do organic ads. I like that. Facebook ad, you need more money. Organic ad, you need more time. So figure out which one you want to do more, invest in time or money, either way. All right. So when you talk about influencer ad, it's like, you trust someone. Let's say you trust, let's say Lady B, yeah, Beyonce, we love her, right? And just imagine if I go to her and say, hey, let's say her audience are my target audience, right? Are the people that I want to sell my product to. I'm gonna be like, hey Beyonce, hey B, Lady B, like we're friends. Hey Lady B, like, can you do a shout out for me? I want to launch a product. The name of the product is Zero to Unlimited Client. Can you help me launch that? Talk about, just shout out. She'll be like, yeah, so how much? I'm gonna be like, how much? I'm jumping steps, but just to tell you, give you like in a nutshell what it is. She will tell me what it is, it will cost me, and I will give that money to her. And she will just shout out, hey guys, follow Kate. She's your social media strategy queen. Follow her, this handle on the comment section. Do you know how many people will follow me? Millions, right? You even beat the Facebook ads in like a second. I'm gonna explode, right? That's the magic of influencer ads. I love it. It's faster, it's cheaper, but you gotta be you have to really do your research. All right, so I'm here to break it down for you. Hopefully you have your pen and the paper. Let's take it down. All right, my number one step before you start doing this is, what is the intention behind that shout out? Don't just say, okay, I've heard about, or okay, just talk about influencer ad, I need to do that. Why are you doing it? Right, having a why. I talk about that a lot, having a why. Right, so let's say, like I've said before, you want to introduce, you want to launch something, right? That's your why. Then that's your first thing. The next is doing your research. Think about accounts, all right, that you can reach out to. So I want to see if I can stick to these numbers. I don't want to miss the steps, because hey, it took me time to make this note. You know me, I talk a lot. I might go off talk, off point, and mess up with my lines. So I'm just gonna see if I can stick to this. All right, thank you for everyone. Hey, thank you so much for being there on Instagram. Thank you for those of you on my Facebook group. Please, if you have any question, feel free to put it down here in the comment section, even on Instagram. I will get back to you guys. I don't have time. Hey, I have over an hour for this, so I have the whole time in the world to answer your question. I'm not rushing. I'm good. So please feel free to drop your question. If you want to work with me one-on-one, DM me Work with Kate. Hey, thank you for joining. Hey, Nara. All right, so DM me one-on-one, sorry, Work with Kate, right? And I will send you all the details you need on how we can work together. So number one is doing your research. So have like a book, or like just a spreadsheet. You can do it on your online, or you can just have or just a normal notebook, right? Or even a sheet of paper. And I want you to write down, look for like at least 6 accounts, right? 6 influencer. And when I say influencer, I want you to think about people that have, because we're talking about micro right now. We're not talking about the real full-blown influencer. We're talking about micro. Because if you go for the full, hey, thank you so much for joining. And I know I get distracted, but hey, yeah. So we're talking about micro influencer today, right? So we're not talking about the people that has like 1 million followers and all that. We are focusing, narrowing it. We just want to niche down, so it costs you less, right? It costs you less, and you make more on your return on investment. Does that make sense? So I want to focus on that, because a lot of you are starting, or even if you're not starting, if you can take advantage of what you have right now, please. Thank you for the hats, right? And please do that. All right, take advantage of it. So that's what I'm sharing today. So I want you to limit the following on those accounts between 1K, so 1,000, to at least 20,000. All right, 1,000 to 20,000. I hope that makes sense, right? Focus on account that has like 1,000 followers to 20,000. Don't go past it. You might end up paying more and might not get your results. So just, let's follow my step, follow my lead. Write it down, right? All right, so have 6 accounts that is between 1,000 to 20,000 following. Number 2, have their names written. So write the number. So let's say my account is part of it. It can be. So it can be like Kate_Nonyalo, right? Which is my Instagram handle. And write the number of my following next on the same line. Let me use this book, but I like the way I set it up. I don't want to, okay. So let's see if I can open up a clean page so I can show you what I'm saying. So you can go with my name, right? Like the number of my following, and then I want you to leave this space open. I'm gonna tell you what you will do on that space. All right, the space number 3, because it's just 3, you can draw a line in the middle. So you have first column is the name of the account. The second column should be the number of their following, and the third column should be engagement rate. So in case you want to have a heading, so the account name, the followers, and the engagement rate. So that's what I want you to do. So but for now, you gotta fill in just the 2. I want you to fill in the name of the account, and then the second column is hey lady, sign lady, design lady, I'm sorry. All right, so And the second column, I want you to do to put in the number of their following. So reserve the third one yet. I want to follow this number. I don't want to mess up the number on my book. All right, just follow me. Be patient. All right. All right. So you have the name, you have the number of their following. Good. Let's go to number two. I think I have six, but actually seven, because I didn't give my number one and number. All right. So let me go number one. Please, that's number two, but I'm gonna go with number one so it rhymes. All right, with my brain. All right. So number one is make sure your audience. So now you did your research. You like these people, and in order for you to like these six accounts that I asked you to write down, I want you to make sure their audience, right, is who you're looking for. You know why I tell you like knowing who your audience is? Make sure. Oh, hi, Paula, from Portugal. Thank you so much for joining here. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so remember I told you you got to know, all these people to make sure they fit into your target audience avatar. Good. If that account fit into the people you really want to get, as a strategist, I work more on like service-based businesses, but hey, you know me, I work with product-based businesses as well. But hey, I love to work with like coaches, consultants, so that's what I work with, right? So if those people have more like my coaching client, or people that are just starting their service-based business, and that's the people I want to target, I'm going to write that account down. So that's what I want you to do. So write account that has the people that you really want to work with and want to target. All right, so when you have that down, I want you to go to number two, which is our number three actually, but I'm going to go number two. I hope that makes sense. When I do recap, maybe that will help you understand better. So number two, I want you to think about what is the intention behind that ad. I already said that. That's why I like to stick to my notes. What is the intention behind that ads, right? You already know who your target audience is. You already know the account you want to reach out to. The second thing, you already figure out, yeah, their audience will fit in. Now, what is it you want to do? I know that might be your first question before you even start the research, but it doesn't matter. Just knowing the one, like the person that you want to get to is number one. All right, so let's go to number three. The number of the influencer that I want you to know, or to like have it in mind, between 1,000 and 20K. Please do not go above or even lower than that, so you can get the benefit of it. All right, so number four, do you have money for this ad, for this shout out? Do you want to do like money, or you want to give your product or service for free? So if you're a coach, like for myself, I coach people. If I want that shout out in exchange for my 1 hour coaching, right, that's just put it somewhere, not in the column. Please leave that column, that third column for yet. Just leave it open. Just have it in your mind. Yeah, I want this shout out for money. I want to pay, or I want to give them exchange of my goods or my service, right? All right, so let's go to number five. All right, so this is where the third column will be filled. I don't want you to rely, all right, on just the number of the following. Remember I say 1,000 to 20,000. I want you to go through those six accounts. Go to this app, Ninjalytics. Write it down, Ninjalytics. All right, if you don't know what I said, please ask question and I'll see if I can spell it. But if I can't, I'm gonna text you, right, later after this live. But Ninjalytics, right? Go there and look those six accounts that I asked you to get earlier that you wrote down and they're following. Go one by one, type in their handle in the app, Ninjalytics. All right, when you add it there, it will show you their engagement rate. Why do you need to do that? A lot of us make the mistake of going with people that have 1 million followers, forgetting that 1 million followers might be bought. It might be they bought those followers. So those followers are like machine. They are dead followers. If you like pay them money, you will not see the return on investment. Right? Or some of them do the follow for follow. I don't like it. I did one time in one of the big group on Facebook. I know it's more like female, which is how I started. I love to work with women. And I did that because I know most of them are into business, right? So I'm like, okay, but I did it once, but I didn't like it because the engagement wasn't there. All right. Hi Rosie, thank you for joining, but the engagement wasn't there. Oh, poor internet connection. Is it like breaking? Hi Nora. Is it like breaking? Can you tell me? Oh God. Yeah, my Facebook, they say they have, there's like low connection. They, I think it's breaking in my Facebook group. But I hope everyone on Instagram, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Please answer me on time. Poor internet connection. Oh God, what is happening? All right, hopefully I'm just gonna continue. If at the end of the live, right, um the you guys didn't get the gist of it, I'm gonna download the video from, thank you so much Rosie for that response, the video from my Instagram, and then I'm gonna post it on my Facebook so you can actually go back and play it. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, so go to Ninjalytics, put in those names, those account names, right? When you put in those names, it will show you how many um engagement rate. Just, it will tell you, okay, based on this account they should have this engagement rate. All right, and that will tell you if it's worth spending your money. If their engagement is lower, right, they will tell you, the Analytics will tell you based on this account, especially if I go for my account, because I did a lot of moving and changing and twisting things. I know it affected my engagement rate, but hey, it's gonna pick up soon, which of course is already picking up. But when you want to do the micro influencer ads, do that. It will tell you, oh, she has this following, but the engagement rate, she's not at the level, right? The engagement rate is not at the level of accounts like this. It will show it in red. That's to tell you that no, 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 don't go there. And it will tell you if that person do follow for follow or the follow and unfollow. That's even worse, right? Follow and unfollow. So you follow me, I follow you back, and you go back and unfollow me. You just want me for the numbers, right? It affects your engagement as well. So be careful what you do on social media. This algorithm is taking notes, right? So that app will tell you. So now you got 6, and let's say at the end of you going through that app, you were able to find 3. All right. You know what? Instead of just 6 influencer, maybe look for 10. So when you go through the app and filter out the ones that don't have engagement, you might end up with at least 5 accounts, right? So if you have 5 accounts that the engagement is strong, at least 10% engagement rate, or even 20%. If you get one that is, sometimes these smaller accounts get like 50% engagement rate, all right, some even more. So you can be, you will be surprised, right? Do that. Follow those accounts. If you have at least 5, so like I say, go with 10 now, so you can sieve that out, the bad ones out, and keep the 5. Maybe you can end up with 5. All right, now that's we going to number 6. All right, what I call reaching out stage. All right, so now you did your work from the research and going through the app, right, to filter all this out. Hey Essential, thank you for joining, right, to filter all this out. Now this is number 6 is the reaching out time. Now it's time for you to reach out to those 5 influencer micro influencers that you did the research on them. And what I want you to do is, before you reach out to them, make sure you just give yourself 2 days. Make sure you like their content and comment on their content, valuable comments, right? Now 2 days of you engaging with their content, I want you to DM them. You follow them, please, because if you don't follow them, they will feel weird. All right, they might not even see your content. So follow them. That's okay. If they don't follow you, hey, that's not the point. You just want to get their services, right? Now I want you, let me read the what you would send to them. It might not be exactly, I don't want to give you guys scripts that you copy and paste. Just twist it so it's unique. I don't like copy and paste, please, but I'm just giving you an example on what you can do, for you to reach them. So number 1, I want you to reach out to those 5 influencers accounts. So make sure you start with a simple related intro. hey, let's say, hey Kate, I truly love your account, especially the last post that you did about growing your audience. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just giving you an example, right? Especially the last post you did about growing your audience. I've done so many mistakes, right? I don't know, I feel lost, but you know what, with all these gorgeous great tips that you gave me, I think I'm ready to put it into effect, like practice it, to implement it. You just gave them compliments, right? You gave them compliment. Now you can go straight to the point. All right, so hey, I am Kate. I love your posts. I love your page. I love all this value you've been dropping in this page. And I think my audience, your audience actually will, I can target your audience and take advantage of this. Please, can you do a shout out for me? Keep it simple. You don't see, sometimes we overthink things. When you overthink things, you build fear, you build doubts, you build so many things. So don't overthink it. It's simple. Just compliment them in the first, like the first DM you will send will be like, you don't, just say, hey, I already told you guys what to say, right? Just compliment them and then boom, to your point. I want a shout out from you. Your audience is like more fit into my target audience avatar, and I want to do shout outs. Please, how much do you do shout outs? And if do you do shout outs? And if you do, please, how much will it cost me for you to do a shout out for me? Just keep it simple. So that was 5 people. All right, send the same. Don't copy and paste, because everyone is different. Think about their personality, think about what the page is about, right? Then that will help you how to construct that first compliment message, then before you go to the main one. So the main message about you having the shout out with them can be, it can be the same, but make sure the first introduction, which is the compliment introduction, is different. Think about everyone's personality and tap into that, right? So it's more personal to them. All right, so when you send that, give them at least 1 week. We make the mistake of, we send that DM today and we want them to respond today. Sometimes those accounts don't have the time to respond to you right away. Just be mindful of that, right? Give them a little time, and after a week you didn't hear from them, send them another follow-up, like it's DM follow-up DM. Hi Kate, I DM'd you last week about shout out. I don't know if you saw my last DM, or please, I'm reaching out again. I want to do shout out. See, like, you can repeat that same, why you DM them, right? And I'm wondering if you do shout outs, and if you do, please, how much will it cost me for you to do shout outs for me? Does that make sense? Now, wait again for 1 more week. I know it's now 2 weeks. The reason is, you might have 1 person or 2 people respond right away. Don't go with them yet. Wait, because you gotta bargain on the price. So let's say they tell you, yeah, we do, and for my shout out, because I have just 2,000 followers, I just take $5. That's a reasonable price with them getting that engagement for you, right? Then you can go, that is $5, right? What will go wrong with $5? It's okay. But let's say you go with an account with 20,000 and they say, yeah, I do shout out for like $200. Then that's when you gotta think. You say, okay, let me shop around. Don't tell them that. Just tell yourself, let me shop around and see what happens. Because this time is the time for you to actually wait for others that have not responded and do follow-ups with them. So you can get their own rate and compare. So let's say you like Lady A, your number one better, but her rate is high. Now you can tell Lady A that, hey, I got a price quote from Lady C that is way lower than yours, and you have even more followers. Sorry, you have even less followers. You know what your research is, right? But I still love you. I still want to engage with your audience now. That's what I want. Are you willing to go lower? That's you bargaining. For sure, lower accounts between 10 to 20,000 will go lower for you, right? That's why I say it's cheaper. They will do that. unlike account that has millions, they will not even respond to your DMs sometimes too. So you get lost in there somewhere. But when you go for a smaller account, you have more opportunity to reach more people and save money, get return on your investment. So if you send that and you get that price rate, just do your price and just bargain, and voila. Number 7. I didn't write that down, but hey, it came to. Thank you so much for the hat. I don't know who gave me the hat, but I appreciate it. Oh, I can see it bubbling. Thank you so much. So number 7, I didn't write it down, but I'm gonna write it down. Remember, I don't want to forget. Let's see. I'm gonna write it later, but I know I don't want to forget what I want to say. So number 7 is when you finalize on the price. You finalize on how many days you want the shout out to go. Thank you. Thank you. You already finalized on how long you want the shout out to go on for, right? The next is creating that content that they will use for shout outs. The big mistake a lot of accounts make is they will create, like for me, my brand color is pink and yellow, white and black, right? And then green, right? Mint, not green, like this color. All right, these are my 5 colors. So if you go to my Instagram, you can see those colors. But if you want to run ads, just forget about your color, people. Forget about your color. Forget about it. So let's say you want to add or shout out in my account. What I want you to do is look at how Kate's content looks. Copy the style. Copy the color. Copy the font. Does that make sense? Copy the font, the color that Kate used, the style. So that his audience or her audience cannot tell that this content or this post is not from Kate. Does that make sense? Because if you use your own color, you would throw my people off. My people will be like, boom, where does this purple color come from? Because I don't have no purple in my, on my page, right? My color is pink and yellow. So if your color is purple, please leave purple alone. Look for what my people love, because hey, when someone is following you, they're following you for a lot of reasons, and the colors might be one of them, right? So don't throw them off by you using your own color to do ads. Use the person's color. Try to mimic the font, right? And then create your content so it blends in with their content. Then you can send it to them to start the promotion. And then it's easy for their audience to comment, engage, and maybe if the description say follow Kate or buy this product, click this link, or use this code. Because another way you can sell through micro influencer is giving them a code. Say buy 10%, no, Kate 10, right? So creating like a code for that account. So you can create a code. For me, say code Kate. So if anyone buys your product, you can say go to this website and use code Kate to get 20% off. They will go to that website that I send them to. If they buy, it's up to you to see, oh, maybe 10 people that bought this product came from Kate because they use code Kate 10, right? That's you keeping track to see if you got your money back. All right, so it's a lot. There's a lot of beautiful things that you can do. People, I just, sometimes I forget. See, I forgot the code thing, but hey, that's the thing. So please, I think I have everything done. Let's do recap. All right, so we can do hey Lana, thank you for joining. So we can do Q&A. Like I told you, I have all the time except if my phone dies, but hey, I hope it doesn't. All right, so let's do recap. Influencer ad, right? Number 1, know why you want to do the ads, right? Why do you want to do the shout out? Number 2, do your research. Have a sheet, a spreadsheet or just a notebook having 3 columns. Number 1 is for the name of the account you think will fit into the people you want to attract, right? So the influencer, right? The name of their account. So like my own account, use my handle, my Instagram handle, put it down there. And then the number of their following, put it down there. Make sure it's between 1K to 20K. Don't go past it, right? So We are talking about micro. All right, so put in the number of the following. Then on the third group, I want you to use the app that I gave you earlier, Ninjalytics, to see their engagement rate, which is the most important thing. I don't focus on the number that much. I focus on the engagement. That's how you get your return. All right, so do that. That's the number 3 column, right? What else? Okay, 2 things to consider. Do you want to pay the for the ads, the shout out with money, or you want to give them your product in exchange? So that's what the conversation, when you do the reaching out, which is like our number 6, right? When you do the reaching out, that's where you can bargain, right, with the person. All right, so what else? I think that's all I recall. But all I can remember, I think everything here is like the same thing. So number 1, make sure the audience align with your audience. Number 2, have a spreadsheet. I already said that. So you have 3, and put in the IG account name and the number of their following and the engagement rate. And the next is make sure the account is between 1K to 20,000. The next is figure out if you want the money or if you want exchange in exchange for your goods and services. Number 5, don't just rely on the numbers, because some of them will do the follow and don't follow strategy, that which is horrible, or they bot their following, which is like the worst part of it, right? So that means they don't have engagement, they just have the following. So don't rely on just the following. All right, so the next is reaching out. Booyah, there you got it. Guys, thank me later, okay? Thank me later. All right, when you use this and you start getting that following, or you start making that sell, remember to say thank you, Kate. All right, so it's time for Q&A. Please, for everyone on Instagram, I appreciate you being here, and everyone on my Facebook group, you guys are the best. My CEO fan. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, ladies or gentlemen. Yeah, it's open for both. All right, so you guys, if Instagram, if you want to join my Facebook group, click the link in my bio, the only blue button. Oh, I haven't changed the name, because I changed the name of my group last week. I forgot to change the one in the link. So the name of my link is still the Successful Boss Beauty, but that's okay. Click the link, it still will bring you to the Thriving 6-Figure CEOs. Yay, that's the name. All right, so join, and wherever you're watching me at, I'm going to have the link to my Facebook group under the video. All right, to work with me one-on-one, DM me Work with Kate, so I can get you figured out. Hey, you gotta build your account, you gotta take advantage of social media, because it is the gold mine to search and you get whatever you want. And I am your social media marketing strategy queen. Hit me up. All right, so I'm here open for your Q&A. So we already gave you all my 7 steps on how to start doing your micro influencer ads, and now it's open for Q&A. So I'm so happy. It's almost an hour. That's my longest live streaming, so let's give you time to do. Oh, Nora, do you think thank you for the hats. Boom, boom, boom. I appreciate it. So Nora, how's the internet connection now? Please, I want to see that comment. Let me know what you think. All right, so I see whatever happens. Hopefully I don't sign out from Instagram. I will upload the video inside the group. Okay, you're not gonna miss anything. Yeah, don't worry, you're not missing anything. I'm gonna make sure of that. Yeah, thank you everyone. So yeah, so what is your question? If you have any question about what we talked about today, please feel free to put it down in the comment section, and I will be happy to respond to your questions. Right? Yeah, that's more like what it is. Booyah, you got it. I'm so happy when I finish giving strategy or things simple, steps like this. Please, it makes me happy, and I want you to do me a favor. Let me just high five everyone. I want you to do me a favor. Don't be that person that is busy taking notes. All right, for every one of you watching me right now, if you found me on Clubhouse, that's one thing that I hate. I love going to Clubhouse. I give tons of value on Clubhouse. I host room every blessed day. You guys in my group, right? Because I love to give value. But I hate it when you are there just taking notes and you're not implementing. If you like have the whole like the best strategy, and it's just sleeping and waking up in this notebook, and you are not implementing, you're still gonna be broke. I'm sorry. That's just the honest truth. You gotta put it into practice. Even if you learn one thing, practice that. The more you implement, the better. The better you see the result. If you just keep it there, it's just taking up the dust. There's no point wasting your time, right? There's no point. Implementation is your number one way of making money. Don't just listen, don't just take notes, implement. You might be like, I don't have time, but I just gave you simple strategy on how to start making thousands today, right? Implement it. It's easy. You don't have to spend much. Facebook ads takes you more money, but this is easy for you to reach out to more people and get more following, right? Try that out. Implement. Don't be taking notes and disappearing on yourself. Implement. Do the work, because there is no shortcut to success. Did you see my post? I think it was last week. There is no shortcut. All right? I know we all want that magic, just that magic word, that magic formula, that magic strategy. Give it to me now. Yeah. It requires work, time, money, sweat. And that's when you start seeing the money. That's when, because you can't plant the seed today and expect it to give you fruit. It takes time. You gotta nurture that seed, water it, make sure it's getting sun, right? And that's part of business. And then the next thing is start giving you fruit, and you start enjoying the fruit of your labor, right? We say that. That's the benefit that you get from putting in the work. So don't think you can just go there, do something and move on. No. All right, so I hope that's helpful. Love you guys. Thank you for everyone on Instagram. Thank you for everyone on my Facebook. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And Nora, I want to hear from you. You disappeared on me. All right, DM me again. Let's continue from where we stopped. All right, so thank you so much. DM me Work with Kate, and I will send you DM or personal message on how we can work together. All right, so have a blessed day, everyone. Bye. I'm so happy about this live. Please implement. All right, don't just listen, implement. So I'm just gonna end on my Facebook group. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, everyone here, I appreciate you being here, so thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes Instagram is just messed up. Let's see. Okay.